Hey, welcome to This Week on Lake Erie Port of Call. Mike Jamison here. Well, we finally got the boat in the water. We're kind of going to show you a little bit of the process as we get everything going here. Got it in. Everything seems to be running pretty good. We've got it's more of a show to get you ready to get your boat in the water. We'll be talking with Bill Aiken down here about what's happening down here at Brenner 75. We're at Harrison Marina. We got Pier 75 too. Great sponsors for this show. They're the ones that are making this all happen for us. And we'll also be, we've got some more surprises for you here. Captain Chris is going to be talking about the things you need on your boat, you know, before you get out there. You know, there's just a few things that you want to make sure that you've got. You know, we're still not out and running yet. We're putting in some new dash stuff and some new gauges and things here. We put in a new sound system. We also put in a Garmin GPS system here, along with underwater lighting. So I'm really excited about all that stuff too, and just trying to make sure we get it all done and get it ready to go for the 2021 boating season. So you enjoy this week as we spotlight Northwest Ohio, Southeastern Michigan, and this beautiful lake that we have here on Lake Erie, Port of Call. Well, folks, here with Captain Chris, and Chris, you know, obviously none of us got our boats in the water yet. Yeah. We're trying, but you know, this is a really good time. This weekend we've got some pretty nice weather, and then next week it should parlay into some really nice weather. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm really good at, okay, let's make the sound system work, let's get the bottom painted, let's do this, but it's just making sure that you have the right safety gear on the boat. I want to be 100% compliant, and what are some of the things maybe I overlooked, you know, and give us a little rundown of what we need to have.
Well, you know, that's a great question. And, you know, as I was talking to someone the other day, basically they're getting their boat ready, just like I am and you are. But sometimes we overlook checking to make sure our safety gear is okay. And so when we talk about safety gear, you need to have a life jacket for every person on board. So you should check those life jackets out, make sure they're good, and they have to be readily accessible. That means not in the bag, not all tied up and everything else. Get them out, make sure that they're not torn up and ripped up.
What about mold on them?
Yeah, you know, you want to keep them clean.
I got a couple of them that have mold on them.
And so many people want to make sure their engines are clean, their stereo system's clean, everything's ready to go and all that stuff, which is awesome, but make sure your safety gear is ready to go and it's clean and looks good. Your flame arresters on your engines, make sure those are cleaned up. If you're not sure what that is, you know, check it out, Google it. Before I move on with anything else, make sure you take a safe boating class and check that out, because that will help you out. But what about fire extinguishers? And that's something. Make sure it's in the green. Make sure that they are good. Pull them out. Make sure there's no little spiders making homes in the nozzle there. Make sure you know where your fire extinguishers are at. And then in your mind, do a little drill. If there was a problem, you're in a cabin, can you get out? Because when a boat goes on fire, it burns fast. Very fast. Flares, distress signals. Do you have a flag? Are your flares current? They expire every 3 years, so you want to make sure that they are not expired and in good condition. If you have the new ones, have you seen the new ones? The new ones are neat, and I meant to bring one with me, but it's a light, and it's orange, and it floats, and you hold it up, and you just twist it, and it's a light that does an SOS signal. Oh, wow. No flames, nothing falling on your boat, but do you have batteries in there? Are they good batteries? Check it, make sure it works. And it's good for both day and night on that one.
Well, you know, as you're talking about that, especially with the flares and things, some people have the guns.
Yes,
you know,
the launchers,
I mean,
yes.
Probably a good recommendation to have that.
I like to have both, because when you're out there, first of all, and here's another thing, if you have expired flares, that doesn't mean just throw them in the trash. You know, give them to me, give them to the Toledo Salem Power Squadron. We use those for demonstration purposes. Okay. But keep some. Even if they're expired, they still could work.
Okay.
I've seen some new ones that didn't work.
Right.
And so what if you're out there in distress and you're trying to light these and they're not working? Make sure you have a few extra ones on there. Okay, I'm not saying have an arsenal of, you know, your bilge full of them, but I'm just saying make sure you have that. And the aerials, yeah, I like to have a mix of everything. Now the aerials only last maybe 3 to 5 seconds, maybe 3 to 7 seconds depending, and it just,
boom.
Maybe one of these days we could do that on the show. But they're all pretty good. Make sure you have a first aid kit. This is one that a lot of people overlook.
Yeah.
Or they forget about. And they have a first aid kit from 5 years ago. Updated each year.
Yeah, make sure you got the things in there.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit, something I'm going to have you help me with. You know, I got a new VHF radio on my boat.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with the new VHF radios, you have to set up an MMS.
Yeah, MMSI number, yes.
And you can do that, right?
We can do that,
There you go. See, you're going to have to do that for my boat. I mean, granted, Channel 16 works, you know, and that's what everybody's on mostly. But I want to make sure, I think that leaves an ID so when you are in distress, it has an ID and knows exactly what you have.
It will give them the information of your boat. It'll tell them who you are. It'll tell them everything. You can have it hooked up to your GPS. Some of the radios you can get, and they're not much more money actually, is they already have the GPS built into the radios.
Oh, fantastic.
Now I like that, and I just put a new GPS, the same one that you did, and also I'm going to put a new radio on this newer boat I got. And someone asked me, well, you got the GPS here, why do you need the coordinates on both? And that's if something happens to me, so my bride can look at the numbers, the coordinates, and be able to read those off.
Gotcha.
And if she's getting confused with the GPS, because maybe there's too much here, she can look right at the radio. She knows one place, and she can just read those numbers off if needed. Now, the MMSI number, if you push a certain button and you push and hold, that will automatically send a signal out there too. But
oh, fantastic.
You know, if something happens, you want to be able to cover all bases. And you know, in Channel 16, if you have a marine radio on, I have it on all the time. I like to hear what's going on.
Sure.
Now, you are required to have Channel 16 on if you have the radio on, but that could be in a scan mode. So I put it in a scan mode because I like to hear everything else. In Channel 16, we try to keep for emergencies only. Use Channel 9 for hailing other marinas, other places.
Oh, okay.
And try to keep Channel 16 clear as possible.
Boy, we're going to do a whole show on how to do that and get it all wrapped up.
Oh, we'll do a whole demonstration. We'll have fun with that.
Now, that's the thing. That's the great thing that you do with your classes. You can basically be on their boat.
Yeah.
And we're going to show them what they need to do with their boat, and then you let them do what they need to do, and it works out good.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun.
A lot of new boaters.
Oh, wow. I'm telling you what, I'm hearing dock shortages and everything else. And, and I know because I'm selling another boat, and people that are looking at this, I've had 3 people that never even owned a boat before, and they're jumping right into a 35-foot boat.
Yeah.
They don't know anything about it.
Right.
And so that's scary because they think they're going to go out there and just do it. And that's where I come in. That's where some other people come in to try to help out. I'll come out to your boat. We'll go ahead and do some basic lessons, and I'll tailor it to you. I'll tailor it to them. Do they want a family? Is it spouses? Is it just one person? And where should the other person be handling the lines? Where's a safe place for that? How do we dock the boat in different conditions? Because it's not always like this.
Oh, I know. Today's the perfect day, folks. And what am I going to be doing? Painting a bottom and hopefully wrapping up some cords with our sound system.
I got to drill a hole in the boat.
I got 3 of them I'm going to do on the back here, so for lights. So I'm right with you on that. It's scary, but yeah, you know. Yeah, you got to do it. You just got to do it. So, well, thanks for spending some time here.
It's always good.
Chris is going to be, and we've got his phone number down there and everything. You know, this is when you're going to get incredibly busy.
I hope so.
And,
I hope so.
And hopefully you can get your boat in. And hopefully, when he just talked about his boat he's selling, he'll send me a picture today.
Oh, yeah.
See, and when we're talking about it, I'm going to put that picture up.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
See, wouldn't that be great?
That's good
J-Mo,
connections.
J-Mo, I owe you a steak dinner, brother.
I owe you a lot anyway. Yes, I do.
Shush. But seriously, though, a lot of good things, and he's going to be working with us all year. You know, we're not on the water yet. We're not doing this. We've got some things we're going to be doing up at the lighthouse with Sandy Bin, and they're rebuilding the lighthouse.
That's awesome.
And we've got some stuff up there. We're going to go to Maumee Bay. We're going to go over to Port Clinton a little bit, and it's going to just depend on what the fuel prices are going to be, because that's going to could be scary.
It could be, but you know what? We're going to figure out some good ways of doing things. We're going to do stuff, and I have a lot of plans for you up in the Port Clinton area. So And hey, I was delivering boats this week, and that's exciting. And got some starting to fill up with some lessons. So
Fantastic.
this is exciting times.
Well, next week he's going to do my VHF radio.
Yeah,
he's ready. He's going to his boat now, and I've got Tim Sells coming in. He's going to do a segment with us, and we're going to start getting this boat ready to roll. Thank you,
Awesome.
man.
Thanks, buddy.
All my days in a dream. That's where I know you'll always be.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? A Generac home standby generator protects your home against power outages every second of every day, all year long, automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power, control your life with a Generac home standby generator.
For a free estimate, call Schneider Sons Electric, 419-691-8284.
There is only one place where you'll find scenic golf at affordable prices. Fallen Timbers Fairways. This golf course offers some of the best golf in Northwest Ohio for any skill level. At Fallen Timbers, they can help you plan for your next outing or event, or even improve your skills with their talented golf instructors. With their exceptional rates, Fallen Timbers is your first choice for great golf. FallenTimbersFairways.com. Easy to find, fun to play, right off Route 24 in Waterville. FallenTimbersFairways.com. Fallen Timbers Fairways.
Another sunny day by the water. But it only takes one bad decision to change the mood. Boaters operating under the influence of alcohol or drugs pose the same danger and face the same consequences as those operating a motor vehicle. They'll lose their license, face fines and insurance increases, and maybe even jail time. Impaired boating is impaired driving. There are better ways to spend a sunny day. Enjoy the summer on safer roads and waterways. Arrive alive. Drive sober.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jamison with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories. Well, Lake Erie Port of Call wouldn't be anything without Brenner Marine. 75 at Harrison. See, I said it right for the first time.
There we go. Nice
It's going to be a good one. Of course, Bill Aiken here actually helped me to get my docking in here, and you yelled at me a little bit. You did. You didn't. You yelled at me.
It's just training.
I know it was. It was good training though. You were good. You should never shut your boat off until you're locked in. Everything's good.
Tight and secured.
You could have a heart attack.
There's a lot of other things that could happen, but it's always a good idea to keep that boat running until you're secure.
Well, we're here. It's the second to last week of May when we're doing this shoot right now, and we're showing. We got boats here that are still in line. You got boats in the water. We're finally in the water, and I'm really happy you guys did a real nice job with us getting it in. And you know what? Getting it back in the water after your winter storage, it was just boom. It was a quick setup. You guys, I know you're flying trying to get the boats in.
Yeah, a lot of that is timing with your preparations, with your winter work and scheduling it with the services that you need done, or whatever your plan is going from spring to hit the ground running takes preparation.
Right. And not to mention, and one of the reasons we're sitting here talking with you right now is you need boats.
Yes.
You need some boats. You're having a real good problem right now.
It's a seller's market.
Yeah,
the only
definitely.
problem out there right now is we don't have enough clean boats to sell. If we had a lot more clean boats to sell, they're going for top dollar right now. Especially if it's clean, if it's good, well maintained, a very nice boat. They're going good.
Well, it's just amazing. You see a bunch of them. You don't see a lot of for sale signs. I think everybody wants to get in the water. They want to enjoy themselves this year. I mean, COVID was like a really good thing for you guys. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way here, but you know what I mean by that.
It had challenges for a lot of people, but in the boating area, you could jump on your boat and you could social distance by yourself and your family out on your boat with your own crew there, and still maintain safe distances and still have fun and be outside, and that's what people like to do no matter what.
Well, I know you've been really busy. We've been trying to get you on the last couple of weeks, and I know you're just busy trying to do a lot of things here, which is good for you because you've been selling a lot of boats with your stock that you've had, so that works out pretty good for you. A lot of new boaters.
Yes, there's a lot of new boaters. A lot of people are jumping into it, and you know, obviously we talk to people about doing the safe boating courses and educate yourself so you don't just jump into it not knowing anything, and you got to be safe with it. You got to pay attention to your location, what the weather is, how to handle your boat, boating safety, everything. Well,
the one thing that I've seen with everybody seems to be very, I want to say, I think the word I want to use is persicony. Is that the word I want to use?
Procrastinating?
Well, okay, procrastinating too. But they're very, they're doing everything in their power. I've been watching these guys get their boats. We were here for 2 whole weeks working on our boat, buffing it out, doing all the, and they really are making them look good, and they're really excited about getting in the water. But everybody wants to be in before Memorial Day.
Yeah, that's kind of the target date for people, which is it's tough. So, and a lot of it depends on the weather, especially if you do most of the stuff yourself. If you're doing most of the stuff yourself, you want to be in the water before Memorial Day. A lot of it depends on weather. You could have on your days off, you could have rain days. You could have, I think we had a couple weeks ago, we had 4 inches of snow on the ground. So it's just, a lot of it depends on weather and timing.
I've been noticing a lot more of the, excuse my saying here, but the Sea Ray cabin cruiser sales, that everybody wants that boat where they're going to be able to get their family out there and sit and, that's a pretty costly boat right now because of not having a lot of them.
Well, all the decent boats out there are a pretty costly boat.
And you guys go through them. I mean, if there's a stringer bad or something, matter of fact, there were a couple of guys that had their boats here with bad stringers, and you said, no way.
Well, I mean, if there's something that's an obvious safety precaution, but we don't go through and we don't want to be liable for it, because if there's an issue that makes us liable, and we don't want to be liable for it. So.
Right. Well, I know, Harrison Marina has been here how many years? Gosh,
it's a long time. This whole marina has been here over 100 years.
And I got to tell you, I've been here 3 or 4 years now. I absolutely love it here. You guys are like family to me now. Everybody helps everybody out. And do you still have some docks available?
Yes, we do have some docks available. Not a ton of them. They're starting to get really, really tight on certain rows and sections. Are getting sold out, but we do have some available. Floating docks too. Floating docks
is huge,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the water going up and down. You can tie it securely to the dock, let the water come up and down, and enjoy boating.
I think one thing that you want to do is, if you come out here, you find a boat, Bill will sit in with you and take you out on a sea trial and let you test out the boat and see what you think of it. And that's a really good thing.
Yeah, there's a process. There's a process involved with finding the boat that you want. And I work pretty directly with a lot of new boaters getting into it. Sometimes they're not familiar with the process as far as making offers and making a contingent on sea trials or surveys or whatever you're going to make you feel comfortable. It's the boat that you want. And that is a process involved, and some people aren't familiar with it, and some people are very familiar with it. And we can take all types. It doesn't matter. You can be a new boater. And
what would you consider me?
I just leave those engines running when you come into the dock is one of the main things, and keep your boating safety going good.
And definitely, it's definitely about boating safety. And I know Captain Chris is working with us on a lot of good stuff, and he's really excited about it.
We refer a lot of people to him, a lot of new boaters. He does a great job. He's a teacher by trade. He does a good job working with people, showing them everything from tying up to maneuvering your boat to rules of the road to everything.
Yeah, and he's really good on camera too. He knows his stuff. He does a real nice job.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, President of Genoa Bank, a locally owned community bank providing a full range of banking services. At Genoa Bank, we believe a bank should do more than just conduct business. We genuinely care about the communities we serve, and we take our hometown commitment to heart. Our biggest investment will always be in you, whether it's a personal account or business. Genoa Bank is committed to outstanding service. We want to know you by name and help you with all your banking needs. Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally.
Yoder Brothers Lawn and Snow, where we treat your yard as our own. Lawn care, landscape construction, landscape maintenance, hydroseeding, snow and ice management, residential and commercial, licensed, insured, trusted. Contact us today, 567-218-1915, 567-218-1915. Yoder Brothers Lawn and Snow. Yoder Brothers Lawn and Snow.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years I've been climbing up that ladder cleaning out those gutters. One time I leaned the ladder up there and the feet were on the deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out and I'm hanging by the gutter and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Components Plus has been supplying quality golf club components to club builders across the U.S. and Canada since 1989. Located in Southeast Michigan, adjacent to the Legacy by Arthur Hills Golf Course and Claire Batista's Golf Academy. Now, our showroom is open year-round with demo clubs, features, and our newest products available for the customer to try before you buy. Let Components Plus help with your own club building ideas.
What can you expect from working with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation? Our branch manager, Marty Bin, can help you navigate through the loan process with the service and speed you deserve. Contact Marty today to get pre-qualified. Make your home buying dreams a reality. Call 419-481-8696 to speak with Marty Bin today.
Hey golfers, come play Toledo's premier public course. Heather Downs Country Club is where you belong in 2021. Heather Downs is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views. Tee times available 7 days a week with great rates. Our clubhouse and banquet facilities are the perfect location to host your golf outing, wedding, banquet, corporate meeting, graduation party, or memorial services. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heather Downs Country Club, where you belong in 2021.
Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music would like to talk to you about your entertainment needs for your upcoming wedding or special event. For over 25 years, Mike has made wonderful memories, one event at a time. Professional sound and lighting and video for your special event. Call us today for an affordable package for your special day. 419-514-1302. Jameson's Mobile Music and Video.
Well, it's going to about wrap it up for us this week on Lake Erie Port of Call. Now remember, if you have any suggestions or you have some things you want to see, or we're going to try to get into next week some issues with boats and some of the things that you might need to do to make sure you can get those boat issues done early in the season so you can enjoy yourself and get out here and do some boating. We're in the water. Like I said, we put our new sound system in. We put a beautiful new Garmin system in with our transducer. Worked good. Just remember, you want to make sure you get all of that sealed up real well when you're drilling holes under your boat, so you don't have any water issues. And I don't think we are. Everything seems to be going real good. We're changing over some of our gauges right now and going to a LED gauge for our temperature gauges and our oil pressure and things like that. So even though we're in the water, we're still not out and about. Not to mention we compounded the boat, the sides of the boat, and put a beautiful coat of Meguiar's professional wax on it. It looks beautiful. It's a 33-year-old boat, and it's looking pretty darn good, and we're excited about that. The great people here at Brenner 75 have helped us out with a lot of stuff this year on making sure, we don't have any issues once we get this boat out on the water, and I'm really happy for that. And the great people down here can really help you out. They got Kenny in parts, and the guy literally knows anything and everything about boating, and really helps you out a lot with what you want to do and make sure that you get everything done. Now in the next few weeks, I know we'll be heading up to Anchor Point. We're going to take the boat up to Monroe and go up to Clam Diggers. We'll maybe even go into the sandbar up at Toledo Beach with it. Take it out. I've got Sandy Bin that's going to be on the show, that's going to be talking about the lighthouse and the lighthouse renovation project that they're going to be doing, along with heading over to Maumee Bay and checking out all the good things that are happening in Maumee Bay. Port Clinton area and Catawba Island, you just wait. We're going to be coming out there too. And Captain Chris is going to have some great stuff. Matter of fact, next week I'm going to bring him on my boat. I got a new VHF radio, and I want him to set everything up with the MMS, which actually is the ID of your boat. So if something were to happen and you hit the emergency button, they know exactly where you're at and what's going on, and we want to make sure all of that is set up. Boy, other than that, my main concern right now is getting some suntan lotion on my back. I'm burnt to a crisp, but I got everything done the way we were supposed to get it done. Once again, Captain Chris did a real nice job for us here. And by the way, he's got a boat for sale. It's a beautiful Chris Craft. I'm showing you some of the pictures of that right now, and you can get a hold of him. And it's just a beautiful boat, and he took really good care of it. And like I said, we'll be back down here at Brenner 75, Harrison Marina on Summit Street, enjoying some of the niceness of this wonderful warm weather that we're getting right now, because that's what boating's all about. So hope you enjoyed everything this week. I'm going to wrap it up here for you. I'm Mike Jamieson, and anything, if you have a business that you'd like to sponsor and showcase on our show, we've got a lot of fans on this show, and we'd really love to be able to spotlight your businesses. So, and I got some surprises coming up for you too. Once again, Mike Jamieson here, and you got all the information down there if you need to get a hold of me. And folks, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll look forward to spending some time with you next Saturday right here on Lake Erie Port of Call.